Northwest Profiles, presented by CarStar. Cars are more than just metal. They're our friend, and our best friend's best friend. When something happens to them, you can depend on CarStar for collision, glass, and auto care. CarStar, where accidents unhappen.
Inside the Brookdale Canyon Lakes Retirement Community in Kennewick, Washington, This Week at Canyon Lakes is happening.
So we're going to get started with This Week at Canyon Lakes.
Every week, Joe Green, resident programs coordinator at Brookdale Canyon Lakes and the creator and producer behind this senior weekly news show, gathers with his news team, planning and practicing their lines for their next broadcast.
We have a lot of residents who've done amazing things in their lives, but we don't really have anyone that's ever done this before. We don't have residents that have ever been in broadcasting or any type of video journalism, so it's very new to them and myself.
Building from an iPad class he began teaching a few years back, Joe decided the skills learned would dovetail nicely into the skills needed to create content for a senior newscast.
Coming up on this episode, Art Sabota will be following the story of a Brookdale resident who made a quilt to honor a local Vietnam veteran. Merlin will tell us all about her recent zip line tour through the jungles of Costa Rica. Dorothy will give us her top picks for November, and we'll take a look at what's ahead on the activity calendar.
You're watching This Week at Canyon Lakes.
Using the iPad, we really got into filming activities and making iMovies out of those activities that they were doing. We even had an iMovie film festival.
We're starting the day with floor exercises.
Each resident made their own video, and so they really seemed to enjoy that. When I introduced the idea of having a weekly resident newscast, they already had a little bit of background in filming and editing. A very small group of them were very excited about doing something like that.
This week's Wow is a comment from Mark Twain on aging. He says, age is an issue of mind over matter. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter.
Every July, Canyon Lakes residents and friends race remote control hydroplanes around the ponds.
The final product ultimately is meant for our residents that live here at Canyon Lakes. It's made for them and by them, and it's really to give them background on our community, information about what's going on. Secondarily, it's for our residents' family members and potential future residents that want to live in a community that's active and doing interesting, new, innovative things.
Since the creation of This Week at Canyon Lakes in June of 2015, it has produced over 70 weekly episodes, viewed in over 47 countries with nearly 40,000 hits. From meetings to decide story ideas, to the recording of the segments, the final edited product is published from the iPad onto Vimeo and Facebook.
It's very helpful to have a large crew because, one, it's more people that are participating and everyone has a small part in it rather than an overwhelming part. These people are retired. We don't want our residents to feel obligated. We want them to have fun. So having a small piece in each episode gives them that gratification and also does not take up a whole lot of their time. And it helps me.
Happy Veterans Day, everyone.
Goodbye.
I never say we want to make a broadcast or we want to go on a cruise. I say we are doing this and who's ready to join in. Seniors don't just travel for fun, they travel to learn something. They want to see something new and they want to have an experience. We really try to find something that will catch them, whether it be an amazing natural wonder or something that is just very historical, like the Panama Canal. This broadcast is a great vehicle for letting residents not only tell their stories, but show their talents and kind of dispel the myth of aging. It's so important for anyone, whether you're 16 or 96, to have a purpose in life, something that entertains them, that gives them purpose, that makes them excited about getting up every day.
Now for this week's events.
Well, I feel like I'm more part of the community. When I moved here a year and a half ago, I thought, hey, I'm going to do things to get involved. And this is one of the first things that happened to come up.
Keeps you from stagnating. Something to do every day, deadline to meet.
I moved to Brookdale Canyon Lakes. I thought I was moving to an old folks home. My mind has changed, so.
Well, I found out you're never too old to learn something different.
Behind the scenes is so much more fun than even being on camera. You can't believe it.
Hi, KSPS. I'm so glad you're here. You're making all of us famous.
This is just a small representation of who we have. We have a lot of people. Yeah. And we have so much fun.
The more it's seen, the more people show their appreciation and their excitement for it. I think that the bigger it's going to grow, and the more that we can inspire other retirement communities across the United States to do something that may be similar, or just show their residents being themselves and giving residents the opportunity for meaningful engagement. Thank you guys, you're all done.
If you have an idea for Northwest Profiles, send it to KSPS TV, 3911 South Regal, Spokane, Washington 99223. Northwest Profiles is a presentation of KSPS Public Television.